for your Portland Trail Blazers. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 4, Matisse Thybulle. The other forward, at 6'7", number 33, Toumani Camara. At guard, standing 6'5", number 17, Shaedon Sharpe. At guard, at 6'3", number 00, Scoot Henderson. At the center position, at 7 foot even, number 2, DeAndre Ayton.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trail Blazers. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
So look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Sarr. Chris Middleton is out there with Corey Kispert. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the two-guard spot. And for Portland, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharpe. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Ayton. And it's Camara in at the four spot. Poole the pass to Kispert. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now, Thybulle, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Shot clock at 5. Henderson finds Sharpe, fires from deep. That shot off. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thanks, David. So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on 8. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
That's good from Poole. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Now here's Henderson. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Down low. Sharp, the pass to Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Rule with the steal. Middleton for three. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Over in the corner, Poole. Back to Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And with great positional size, Milton knows how to do damage down low.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Now it's the time, Blazers Nation, get loud for your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
We're making a change here. Simons is checked in. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Alex Sarr is second. In the third spot, Donovan Clingan.
And among first-year players, these two are as intimidating a pair of shot blockers as you're going to see.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Henderson outside. Coulibaly with it. Now Henderson defending.
You know, wherever Jordan Poole is, you have to be aware, but especially in transition with that speed.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 7. Pass to Sharp. Here's Simons. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
a lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you.
Free t-shirt tonight. Let them hear from you.
Getting ready for the Wizards.
Blazers stunt team.
.11 left in the first quarter. Wizards passing it around. Shot from 16. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Benton. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
And Poole now, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Poole's got 6.
Really good example of Jordan Poole using his skill to create the needed separation.
Pass to Ayton. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That's a 2 from Simons. The rebound by Carrington. George against Williams. And George kicks to Bay. Here's Carrington. A three-pointer is right on target. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's the Washington Wizards, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Doris, here we are into the home stretch of this terrific season.
And Kevin, we can all feel the playoffs approaching, which in and of itself is so exciting. But what I love about the current structure of the league is this final stretch, there is always so much in play, and that elevates the intensity. It is a special time of year.
Williams is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon, and it's Benton and a shooting guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Puts it up from 12. He squares up and sinks it. Carrington's got his second basket of the night.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. And they're pushing it up. Idle for 3. Bay pulls it in. Wizards leading by 5. Now here's Brogdon. Still without a basket. Middleton up top. Over Thibault. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
The Wizards with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Benton. Inside. A kick out to Simon. No good from outside. So for Washington, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Now here's Bay. D right on him. Now Brogdon. His last outing with 20 points. Clock at 4. Washington needs to get a shot off here. George, no good. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Benton. Clinging with it, working on Bay.
2 minutes.
And stolen by Bay.
2 minutes.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for Dance Jam. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Keep it going. Let's see those moves. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Here's Sharp. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Poole. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just about tremendous body control from Jordan Poole. Takes the bump and the bucket.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Jordan Poole at the line for one.
And Poole, no good on that one. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, it's a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And Sarr throws it down.
Assist goes
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Henderson. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Here's Poole, leading by 5. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Ayton. Henderson outside. Brogdon against Sharp. Good D by Brogdon.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And here is Kispert. Here's Poole. Misses the chippy right there.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Washington out in front, up 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Give it up for our participants.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Maybe we should take a road trip, the 3 of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah, what about that smell?
I don't think they'll mind it.
Ouch.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement. Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Jordan Poole is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. 5 on the clock. Sharp. It's blocked.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
Kispert finds Coulibaly. Sarr with it. Ayton's there. Sarr, the pass to Middleton. Buries it down low. Middleton's got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
Pass to Kispert. And Poole now, top of the key. Goes up again. Misses the layup.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up.
Defensive
Great
foul.
opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton. One shot.
Free throw no good for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Middleton outside. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Back to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's Washington now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Poole. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Poole.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Henderson, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Kispert. Now Sarr to the inside. Stolen by
2
Henderson.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bible on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Henderson against Middleton. Nailed from three-point land. Sharp's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Kispert kicks to Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Washington.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Sharp. He's defended by Coulibaly. Henderson, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Middleton outside. There's 38 seconds left in the third. They could use a bucket. Yes, that goes in.
Chris Middleton.
Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Ayton a screen on Poole to the middle. And it's Ayton missing. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Poole with it. No good. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Williams, who's out there with Murray. Anthony Simons out there with Klingon. And it's Banton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The 3 from George. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Outside, Simons. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside, George. May kicks to Middleton. Takes the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Manton the pass to Williams. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Simons surveying the D. It's over Brogdon. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Simons.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space, and he'll burn you.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Rupert's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Bay. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Brian Keefe talked to his team during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. George sets a screen for Brogdon. Shoots over Simons. And that one's good, Brogdon. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Malcolm Brogdon with the jumper. So good.
Simons, the pass to Banton. Here's Rupert. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Williams. Simons from outside. Again, Simons missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brogdon finds Middleton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Henderson outside. Out to the wing. Here's Kamara. Defended by Kispert. Here's Sharp. And it's blocked. Poole with it. Now Henderson defending. Pass to Koulibaly. That one doesn't go. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Sharp, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Washington leading now by 6. Pass to Song. Poole against Henderson.
2 minutes.
Poole up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Kicks it down to Middleton. Kispert setting the pick for Middleton. And another miss by Washington. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Kamara. Now here's Henderson. Driving in. Misses off the right iron. Here's Koulibaly. Defended by Sharp. Here's Poole. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Great job again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Henderson against Poole. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, that is a big-time delivery from Jordan Poole. We see you, young sir.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Henderson, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
At the line for Portland, Henderson. One shot.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Poole against Henderson. Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Count!
Oh, they needed that one, and Jordan Poole steps up in a big way.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, they'll have a foul.
.36 seconds left in the fourth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
High holder type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
At the line for Portland, Henderson. Taking two shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Jordan Poole. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And we got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Get ready, everybody. If you see yourself on the screen, show us your best moves. Let's go. Get down. Bring those moves. You gotta dance like everybody's watching.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Henderson. Pass to Thibault. Here's Kamare. Defended by Kispert. Henderson. Ayton trying to break free. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Henderson. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Third team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Jordan Poole. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Here's Kamare. Portland no good that time either. And so Washington takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to present our player of the game.